Our dear viewers, you're welcome back. We are still with Amon Gamparo at Cool Furniture and Interiors. We have a lot of assorted products in different carpentry that come out of a carpentry workshop, and different kind of designs, the trending fashions that are right here. So gentlemen and ladies out there, you can always access him or access the business on Facebook. He's going to give us the Facebook account and all other places where we can find these products and also be able to probably order and enjoy the product. You're welcome. Take us through the products classifications one by one.
We have sofas, like I told you. We have sofas, but the sofas that we have sofas without exposed wood, but we also have sofas that have exposed wood. You make it in mahogany, you finish the timber properly, you sand it properly, then you spray it. Those are the local names that you know probably. You've heard of a Johnson set.
Yeah.
You've heard of grandfather set.
That old one. I know.
Yes. So those ones, you do them with those machines.
So you mean there are people now who can order for that specific Johnson?
Incidentally, the fashion has come back. You remember when we were young, we used to have shirts like Azaro. You have Azaro, you have the bell bottom. Those are but they keep on
evolving. There's a way fashion comes,
it comes
back.
It comes back. So the Johnson is now trending.
Wow, that is interesting.
It is now trending. So it has come back. So what do? You give them as
per customer demand.
Yes, but in our research, we try to develop new products, and it ends up becoming a trend. So we are trendsetters. Yes.
You set the trend yourself.
Yes.
Wow.
So when you do something and you put it on your online page and someone looks at it, it's like, oh, this is very nice. But you also have mystery shoppers. The mystery shoppers are these other competing carpenters also who are shopping online for different designs. So the moment he looks at it, he also goes into
They are not that creative.
Yes, exactly.
So they just want to look for an idea and then utilize their facilities to produce it.
Yeah. So when he looks at it, he also goes into the workshop and starts reproducing it. But remember, there is originality, the originality of the product. The person who has done that original design will always be the master. The others will be duplicates. And you can easily tell that this is actually original, this is duplicate. You have people who get the pictures, who come in the shop and take pictures. You know, they pretend to be customers, but he takes a picture. When he takes a picture,
design.
He goes to do the design. But remember, he has taken the face. He hasn't taken the back.
The 3 dimension is
the 3 dimension is not coming out. So when he goes and he tries to work on it and then it's not coming out well, he comes back
to take the other angle.
And he finds the product is what? Off shelf.
Wow.
Because we have many designs that we keep on rotating.
Because you produce as per demand.
Yes. If it's like a sofa, we make for this week, next week we make others, next week. So we keep on revolving our designs, but also bringing in new designs along. So it is circular. So a design that we made in Jan, we can repeat it like in July.
Wow.
And repeat it in December.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if I have a design, I can also bring it and you do that exactly?
Yes, exactly. If you have your own design, bring it. If you have your house that you want to furnish, call us, have your design, say, I want my design to fit within this space that I have. So we do that. Yes.
Interesting.
And when we do that, we bring it to the workshop, we do it, then we take it, and it's properly fitting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we also allow installment payment. Yeah, you find someone doesn't have enough money, but wants to commit. So when you commit, for us we make. After producing, we put it here, we call you, say, Kenneth, you know what, your sofa is here ready. If you don't have the money, trust me, the money will come. After looking at it, you'll be like, oh my God, I don't want my sofa to be sold. So you look for the money.
Especially when you look at it and you find it's class.
Yes, exactly. It's like ordering for a car.
And they tell you it has arrived.
You order it online. and probably you paid some little money to ship it. Then they call you, your car is in the bond, please come and have a look at it. The moment you go and look at it, you'll not sleep and the money
You
will
even
come.
tell him to come and look at it, not to buy,
Not to
because
buy.
you want to entice him more.
Yes, yeah. Especially, but if you've ordered for it and it has come and it's yours, and they tell you that we need taxes to clear it, and you've gone and seen it, and it's what you ordered, trust me, the money will always
You try by all means. Interesting.
Yeah.
So apart from the sofas, what else do we
dining
go to?
tables.
Dining
We do
tables.
very, very nice dining tables, and you find that now in stock, we have about 200 pieces of chairs, the dining chairs. 200 pieces of chairs. But all those chairs are different in design. So like if you come to order, we tell you, we have this chair, this chair, this chair, this chair. Which chairs would you like to have at your dining?
How do you have like an album? Or
we have an album, but we have
a
the physical chairs that are made.
On display?
No, not on display, in the workshop.
In the workshop.
So when you choose and say, I want this design, we get the 6 chairs that you want to make a 6-seater dining, and then we do the finishing just.
So don't you have like an album where someone can come?
Yes, we have an album, but we've made things easy.
Some people can come and you realize that they haven't yet made up their mind. But when they look at something, probably they get attracted.
Yeah, but we've made life easy, that our album is digital, we share it. You just go on our Facebook page, and then you choose what you want, say this is what I want, and then, because like a physical album, sometimes you want to be home and you want to choose something with your wife. So when you are at home, you just log in on our page, then you go through.
Just go through.
You know, some of these things for the interior designing, women have a very big step in choosing the designs.
Yeah.
Yes, we've had some clients who come here say, I want to make a choice before my wife comes. So he'll come look around. Okay.
It's like most of us men, we don't mind so much about those designs, but women are so passionate about it.
Exactly. In most cases, it is the men actually come. They just want the wife to choose, and the man, his work is to pay. His work is to pay.
Wow, interesting.
Otherwise, we've had some incidences also where a man comes and buys something, and then tomorrow he calls, my wife, I didn't sleep last night. My wife was up in arms. She doesn't like it. But what do? You say, okay.
It becomes a very bad surprise.
It becomes a very big. So we prefer that if people have this kind of sentimental attachments to designs, especially the ladies, want them to come.
Wow.
So we choose the design with them, we advise them, then we reach a consensus, and then we design that.
Wow.
Yeah, but we like the ladies because for them, when they come to buy,
they know what they want.
They know what they want, and if she says this is what I want, even if the man says no, she says this is what I want. But because the man wants to keep peace,
that's what eventually comes out.
That's what they take. Yeah.
Interesting.
But also, we've learned a lot through our customer care services. We've learned a lot. You know, when you are getting in touch with people, daily you meet people, you talk to people, you do what, you get to learn a lot. Yeah. So we've learned a lot. Some people have given us their other designs. Yeah, someone gives you a design and says, me, I'm okay with this one. Even if you want to duplicate it and sell, it's okay. So some have offered us designs.
Even designs for you to continue producing.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Yeah. That's interesting. So apart from the dining sets, the sofas, what else do we have? Dining sets, we have beds. Beds. Yeah, very nice beds. Wow. A bed where you sleep and after 9 months you don't feel like waking up. What? No, that is extreme. Interesting. Yeah. So a bed where you sleep about and you forget all about your bed. Yes. There are some beds which I see that they come with the mattresses, others come just wooden kind of structure. If you want a full package, we give you full package, but we don't make mattresses. Yeah, we don't make mattresses, but we recommend the type of mattress that one can buy. Okay. Because they are basically like 3 types of mattresses. You have the ordinary, you have the high density, you have the spring mattress, and you have the orthopedic mattress. So orthopedic is good.
when you're sleeping on it for the first day, you might not sleep if you're not used to it.
It's a bit tough.
It's a bit hard. But when you get used to it, you always wake up with a fine body.
It is healthy.
It's very healthy. I would recommend that. Of course, it doesn't come cheap, but it is the best. Yeah.
Wow. So, you know, some people feel like just buying a mattress, they don't know those details. So I would love you to
we give
advise
advice.
and
We give
take
advice.
us through the
Yeah,
best.
we give advice.
So
When
if I have
someone
my
comes-
money, I get
Yes.
the right choice.
Someone is going to look at the bed and say, I'm taking it with a mattress. So what do you recommend? We give you recommendation, but you make a choice depending on what you can afford to pay. Yeah.
So orthopedic, it's your best.
It is the best, but also the spring for comfort. The spring mattress is good.
Oh, in terms of comfort, spring
Yes.
is also
Yes,
better.
in terms of comfort, spring mattress is okay. But the high density now we use it in the foam in the sofas because it does not shrink. It's comfortable. It's not hard.
Bounces back.
It has,
does not
it has
get
a bouncing
compressed.
effect. So it remains like that. When you sit on it, when you get up, it's flat
Levels back.
completely.
Wow,
Levels back.
interesting.
Yeah.
So because the reason why I was asking about that, this show is not about just the structures. It's also about people's health.
Yes.
This is what is trending.
Yeah.
You really realize that it's no longer something like just going to buy a mattress. You sometimes, depending on your life or your health, you even have a choice of a specific mattress for you to be better.
Yes, exactly. And also, before we sell something to someone, first of all, we look at his budget. How much is he willing to spend? Secondly, we look at the quality. For example, wood. We look at the quality. There is some wood that we do not recommend for certain reasons. But if you want to come and say, I want to have a bed of this design, of this type, we advise on type of wood to use. But also, when it comes to other products, like the sideboards, like the bookshelves, like we also advise. There's a certain board that we use. Now we have like 3 boards. You have the MDF, you have the particle, and you have the I forget the name, but it is block board. It's called a block board.
Yeah.
Now the block board and MDF. MDF is medium density fiber, and the particle. You've seen those boards which you use,
it
and
gets
they are like
old and it disintegrates. It's like a powdered form of timber
exactly
compressed together.
compressed together. Now that one doesn't need water. Doesn't need to get in touch with
When
water.
it becomes wet, it
Yes,
disintegrates.
exactly.
Okay.
So if you're doing like wardrobes and you want, you know, like a sideboard which is very, very good, that is going to last, you use a block board. Now block board has pieces of timber. In the factory, how they make it, they cut small pieces of timber and they lay it and then they do a finishing on top.
It makes what we used to call flash doors for toilet facilities and what. Okay.
But also flash doors are very good. They use them in hotels.
I can see,
We
in most of the
recently
hotels.
we furnished a hotel and the person put in 88 flash doors,
Wow.
and they are very, very good. Yeah.
Interesting.
So those flash doors, the way they are designed is the way that board is designed. It is very strong. Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
So we have seen at least. Can you talk about any other kind of thing that you're doing in this place? I can see a lot of
TV stands. We make
cushions.
we make TV
what?
stands. We make, now
Sometimes I may not
like
need
these
a whole
cushions,
thing,
these
but I may need
cushions,
some piece.
These are called throw-in cushions. So they are just decorative. Yeah, they are decorative. So what we use fiber inside to make it softer, and it is you choose any color. It can even be contrasting with your sofa, but matching with something. Usually people like to match these ones with the curtains,
Exactly.
or the carpet rug. Yeah, to beautify the home.
Like these days, what is trending is like people these days can change colors of their interior.
Yeah.
And what is actually trending is like finding a sitting room with different colors. Find one wall is one color, another one is another,
exactly.
and sometimes
We also make those sofas like that.
Wow.
You make
So
like a 3-seater and a 2-seater. You make it one color,
and the other one,
then you have 2 singles, one single in a
Wow.
different color.
that is really
So it
trending
comes
now.
out beautiful.
Wow.
But most importantly, like I told you at the beginning, we want to help people, want to employ people. To be, we employ about 25 people, youth who are here.
25.
Yes.
Wonderful.
We have machine operators, we have carpenters, we have people who make the sofas, we have the tailors. So,
Oh, who handle the fabric?
yes, who do the tailoring of these ones and the sofas. So, most importantly, is to give someone an idea on how they can be self-reliant and financially independent. Because it's not just a matter of starting up a business, just like you want to make money. You want to create an impact in some people's lives in terms of financial intake and also to give them technical advice.
Exactly.
I have people that, for example, the people I started with, they are not the people we have. And now currently we are in the 10-year anniversary season. We are celebrating 10 years of existence because we started in 2011. So, but a few of the people that we started with, I keep on teaching them. I keep on enlightening them.
So it's more like a training center
Yes,
as well.
So he comes like it's like a vocational training. He develops a skill.
Like industrial training,
Yes,
kind of.
and then he goes to start his own thing. Yeah, and it has helped most of them.
Wow, very interesting.
So those who come in here, we teach them business startup and management, and also quality production in whichever section he's in. Because if you don't, someone is going to just come in and say, I am employed at Cool Furniture. I get a salary at home. But at the end of it all, if you're not at Cool Furniture, what are you going to do? How are you going to help yourself?
Wow. So you are mindful of the employees.
Yes, we have every weekly meetings. We have meetings every week. And we talk to these people and we ask them, can you make an accountability for the money you've been getting? So at the end of the year, I need to know whether someone has really
gained out of it.
Yes.
Wow, that's an extra step.
So if you have not bought a plot of land, if you've not bought a motorcycle, that probably you are, if you've not started a chapati making business, if you've not helped your little siblings to go to school, if you've not helped your mother in the village.
So you have a peer mechanism of encouraging people to invest.
Exactly.
Wow, that's interesting.
I need to know, because if you don't, you'll give someone salary, tomorrow he'll not come to work. Because I used to have those people. You pay him salary, and he'll not come to work. He'll come to work when the salary is done.
After drinking everything, that's when you come back to work. Wow,
yes.
That's interesting.
We did not start from here. We started from Nabweru. And by that time, that was the time when they were arresting people for being idle and
disordering.
In Bwaise there was we were in Nabweru. Nabweru is close to Bwaise, so they would go to Bwaise, go for Chimansuro, go for those Vivanda movies
Yes,
at night,
those
drink
karaoke.
Karaoke, and in the morning he
fails to show up for work.
I had to secure 2 of my employees 3 times when they had been arrested. In fact, one of them was taken to a prison in Chitalia on remand. Another one was, there's a prison somewhere in as you go to Nakasongo, I forget the name. But because they were very good, and they were doing for me good work, I would go and get them.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah. So I need to encourage them to be self-reliant, and also do some kind of investment for themselves.
Wow,
yeah.
Interesting. So what advice do you give to young people out there?
First of all, they need to learn a skill. When you have a skill, you can never sleep on an empty stomach. You know why? Because you have something to, and when you have a skill, you should try to improve on it and become a better person. Be a professional in that skill. When you are a professional in that skill that you know you are doing, people will always look for you.
Right.
Secondly, when you have your skill, learn how to use it. And when you know how to use it, be honest with what you're doing with your skill. Because you might have a skill, oh, you're a very good tailor, you're a very good carpenter. You know carpenters have a very bad name, huh?
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask you. Because most of the carpenters, you make an order and they take forever.
So, when you have a skill, also have another skill of being honest. Be determined. Do not chew more than you can bite. Don't take a lot of orders that you cannot deliver. That's what I'm meaning. So, and also, they need to learn to make sure that they manage time. Time management is very important. Yeah, so if you cannot manage time, you cannot deliver in time.
I understand.
And you become dishonest. That is how it begins.
The deadline is
then
so
you
vital.
develop a very bad name. Reputation is very important. So for us here at Cool Furniture, that's what I tell my team, that we need to always be time conscious, deliver on time, and because it is what keeps us moving. Our business thrives on a word of mouth. If you come and buy something that is of good quality, or you make an order, we've delivered it in time and it's of good quality, you will have the confidence to tell your brother, to tell your friend that actually I bought this thing from Cool Furniture.
Wow.
But just imagine if you come, you make an order, we don't deliver, then you ask for your money you deposited, we can't give, then you are in the police, then you are what? How will you tell people? You
Interesting.
know?
So how do you handle quarrelsome clients?
We don't have quarrelsome clients. It is
so
you
lucky.
to choose, it is you who makes the client quarrelsome. I wouldn't want to say that we have quarrelsome clients at Cool Furniture. You will get those who are complicated.
Picky.
Yes, picky. Who are so particular about what they want. But if someone comes, we have an order book. If you come and you want to order, we put all the little details in the book. So in our process of production, we keep following what you highlighted.
Wow.
So at the end of it all, we give you something perfect that you wanted. So how
order?
Yes. So how will you quarrel?
Okay, we can take a break and then we'll be back shortly.
Yeah.